It said PS5. It said Of course it would be. You fucking idiots. You know it's gonna be like, it's coming to PlayStation. No exclusive. You know it's gonna be all that kind of bullshit too. It's coming! Honestly, the more I see this game, the better it looks. I'm buying it twice, keep the change. Yeah, boy, dude.
Hi,
holy
and
shit.
welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada. At our studio, we care about world
how good
building.
This game looks.
And we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
Whew. It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shit, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
We wouldn't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't
So
be
what's
rushed
crazy
if you
is
didn't
the
waste all that
in-game
time at the
cutscenes don't
shelter.
look good, but the game
Now,
itself in gameplay
You want to
looks
bring
good.
this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel,
opinion,
please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Oh, no, frame rate.
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical world where she'll learn who she really is and how to tap into weaving. An ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
Like in-game, it looks
As Hazel
good.
discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you
feel
kindly do your...
I feel like the voice acting is not going to be that good, honestly. I don't know why, but I feel like it's very, like, kind of not good. Very PS2 voice acting, except for the main character.
2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements.
Like
Hazel
I said, I
engages
think
with the world through a
gameplay
variety
looks
of
good. Like, I
movement
think this
abilities.
looks good.
Those
I think
abilities
everything
also
else
help
looks
Hazel
like,
progress on
very
her journey.
jarring and different, honestly.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving
That's sort of like how I
abilities,
perceived it so
using
far.
them to traverse the world, conjure objects,
That's right, Terry. Thank you
and
for the
confront
tip.
adversaries.
Like, this looks good.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as ants. The manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These
Yeah, it does look like
traps Hazel
RE1
in
voice
combat
acting, you're right.
until she unravels them, destroying them in the process.
It really does.
Each ant has its own unique moveset, strengths, and
I
weaknesses
think
that you'll
in
need to
game
learn
and the
adapt to.
combat and like the traversal,
For
like
example,
this, I think
the
looks
slot burrows
fantastic.
on the ground and unleashes devastating
But I think
strikes from afar,
the difference and like
while the
the
Ravager
dichotomy
closes the
between
distance with chilling
cinematic and gameplay is cheap.
Hazel can counter these threats with
it's
agile
like
melee
too
abilities
much.
to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire.
make sense?
Because ants have powerful defensive
Places you to have
abilities.
this.
Mastering your magical skills become the key to gaining the upper hand in combat.
I'll give it a shot.
Push, pull,
Hell, I
and
played
weave
the gun.
are some
No,
of
I
the
played that
spells
too,
at your
yeah.
disposal that give you
Raise
a
it Jolly
tactical
Roger
advantage
#1
during
super chat
Timing is everything.
$1.99.
For distant
I might
enemies
cop
close
this.
to
I
start
like the way the
melee
gameplay looks.
Put them back to
Yeah, like I
interrupt
said,
and
yeah, the
Sunday.
gameplay. I think if you got nothing else to
Then,
play, or if you got
crazy
Game Pass, you're kind
advantage
of bored.
would
This would be a
follow
good, like, just Game Pass game.
Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios.
I don't know if it's 60
Especially
or
when
not,
facing
Mafro,
multiple
but
types
I
of
know that they're doing like
opponents
this,
at the
like
same
kind of
time.
like stop motion kind
Once
of a
they're
deal.
dead, enemies can be
For a lot of the
unraveled,
animation, which is kinda
breaking
cool.
their core and setting
But
them
I think
free
it's
of their
very
clutch,
like
which has the added benefit of providing elbows and reducing ability
jarring.
cooldowns.
I think is the best way of
If you play
saying
the
it. Yeah, I
combos
think it's
right,
very
you
jarring.
can enhance Hazel's combat
But I think this
readiness
looks
and
cool
keep
as
on
fuck.
chaining
Like
her
this part looks
abilities.
good.
As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities, and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize.
Jelani the
The
Saverings
upgrades will
with
change
Super
how you
Chat
approach combat,
$5.
like enhancing
This looks
area
like
defense
Forspoken if
attacks,
Forspoken focused on the
or
actual
refining
game
push
first and
pull
not the
skills to
you-know
improve
what.
precision
We
and
also
make them feel
thought Indy
more
was gonna be
rewarding.
woke, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know
combat
anything
system
like
is
again. I don't talk about
fast
woke shit or
Underscore
like
am
whatever it is, but
underscore desire super
It
chat
looks like a good peak.
$1.99. So it's now Doom and what else?
Ninja Gaiden.
You can see every place old Molly
JB Gibson Super Chat $2. Cinematics are supposed to look like stop motion.
No, yeah, true, JB. They are. Thank you for the two. Same thing for the two desire. But I think the problem is that the from gameplay to cinematic is too much of a difference.
Once human or
And
animal,
it feels.
were transformed by
Silent
two different
Idiot
games
donated
$1.
$1. Just be glad it's an action platformer and not a peaceful walking sim. Chat.
You're not wrong, Silence. Thank you, bro.
Echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
All right, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, creating
WWJNZ
tension
Super Chat
alongside the fight.
$2. So, frame gen on during cut scenes.
Or hugging
Got
Molly.
it.
Each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
We got a long journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The weight of the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically,
sorry,
we're
chat.
staying true
That's
to our
super
moody,
rude of me. I'm
compulsive
sorry.
signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation.
Yeah, I think
which
that's the
allows
part
our
that's very
team to bring
jarring.
a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to
I'm sorry, Chad, that was
reimagine
very
these
rude.
creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a
Big Daddy
fantastical
Doll
deep
Super
south.
Chat $4.99. Sweet Baby Incorporated worked on this game, so that explains the writing/voice acting not
At
being
Compulsion
great.
Games, we
That
build
could be
the
right.
world
Looks
around
fun, though.
central themes.
Yeah, like I said, the
We're lucky
gameplay
to
looks
have
good.
talent across all
I
our
just think like
disciplines
everything else
that
seems very
collaborate to
odd.
give South of
You
Midnight
know?
such a unique personality.
But I don't know if
We
it's because of
hope you
SPI or
enjoyed
not.
this
And honestly, I
deep
really
dive into South of Midnight.
don't care.
We're thrilled to announce that the
Raises
game will
Jolly
launch
Roger
on
#1
April 8th,
Super Chat
and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and
$1.99. NGL, I like the style choice. It looks kinda unique.
Yeah, it's kind of unique. It's going to be what, October? Oh, April 8th. Okay. It's not on PS5. That's super weird. I expected it to be there.